If you're looking to live near Georgia Tech Square, or maybe you're just seeking out a cool loft building in a walkable part of Midtown, well, if so, stick around. I'm going to show you a cool loft building called MidCity Lofts, and I've got a penthouse unit to show you, so stay tuned. Hey guys, my name's Molly and welcome back to my channel where I talk all things living here in the Atlanta area. And today, you guys, I am in the thick of it all. I am here over at Georgia Tech Square. This is right off of 5th Street, and you can see a lot of students walking around having their lunch break. But I want to show you a really cool loft building, and it is probably one of the most walkable loft locations that you can get next to the Georgia Tech campus, because I get a lot of parents that call me and ask, hey, what's close around to the campus? Well, this building is going to be your closest spot, so stay tuned. But let me put up on a map exactly where this building is at, and you're going to see it is just off of Spring Street between roughly 6th and 7th Streets. Now, if you don't know much about Midtown, I've got plenty of videos on Midtown itself. You can go check those out on my channel, but let me get walking over to this condo building and I will show you just how close it is to Georgia Tech Square, which is where I am at. Now, one thing that is great about this location of this building is that if you wanted to ride your bike over to the campus, there are really good dedicated bike lanes, as you will see along Spring Street and around the corner on 5th Street. So you don't have to worry about biking with a bunch of traffic. You get dedicated bike lanes, which isn't true for all streets here in Midtown. Now, if you drive by here, you're going to notice that there is a new building under construction right to the south of the MidCity Lofts building. And this is a new Georgia Tech building. I believe it's the College of Business building. So that is what's going up right across the street. And on the other side, you have an apartment complex. So this is a very walkable location. If you're looking for a walkable location in Midtown, this is a good spot. You're not too far from a Publix grocery store and the MARTA, so stay tuned. After my tour of the building, I'll walk you over there. But let's talk about MidCity Lofts for a minute. So this is a more of a boutique style building. Let me give you some general information about the MidCity Lofts building. This was built in 2002. There are 132 units, so it's not a huge building, and it's spread amongst 10 floors. The HOA is roughly about 50 cents per square foot, and this does cover your gas and your trash as far as utilities are concerned. Now, there is 24/7 concierge, there's an on-site management team, and you get amenities like a saltwater pool, a fitness center, kind of a lounge area. So enough of me talking, let me grab some keys inside, and I'm gonna show you right now a penthouse unit that is for sale. It's unique, and I think you might like it, so let's go check it out. Now, the way I accessed this unit was from the front lobby entrance. So if you go through that front elevator, you will have to walk through an exposed walkway area. Now, there is a way to get to this unit without having to go outside, and that would be to access an elevator from the back of the building closer to the garage area. So this is a penthouse unit that I am on. It's on the top floor, and it is beautiful. If you like light, bright, and airy, oh my goodness, this loft unit has all of that. Soaring ceilings, you get natural light in here. I'm not even going to tell you much about it. I'm just going to show you it, but let me tell you the quick stats. So this is listed for $890,000. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath loft. just over 2,000 square feet. This is a very large space, and the HOA is $1,007 per month. Now you may say, oh my gosh, that sounds really high, but just think about how much square footage you're getting with that. And when you average that price per square foot out, it's actually a much lower price per square foot than the average here in the Midtown area. Okay, enough of that. Let me show you around this gorgeous loft. Beautiful unit, right? Now the owners have done a lot of special touches, so let me touch on a couple of these points. So first of all, this is a south-facing unit, so it can get a little hot, you know, with the south-facing views, but the sellers have put on a heat-resistant tinting on the windows to help cut down on utility costs, and they've got this remote control to shut the blinds. You can see them closing behind me there, so that's just a nice little perk there. Other updates, I mean, they've renovated this entire space, and that den that you saw there, that could be a third bedroom because this really used to be a 3-bedroom penthouse unit. I love the white oak flooring that they have throughout the space. And in the primary bedroom, now I'll put up a picture here so you could see what it looks like with a bed in there that is missing right now. I just love that whole primary suite. And I mean, a sauna in the bathroom, come on, that is unreal. And did you notice all of the natural lights that you get in all the bedrooms? That is a very special. I mean, I really didn't need to turn on too many lights in this unit because it gets a lot of great natural light, and it's a pretty cloudy day outside. Now here's another special touch I want to mention to you. So if you go out onto this deck, you get a private entrance into the pool area. So that is very unique about, I think there's only one other unit that has that special feature. So you get your own little private access to the pool, which is pretty nice. I also love all of the storage spaces. I mean, did you see that one closet there off of the kitchen? Tons of storage there. I love that pantry area. You get 12-foot ceilings. I mean, I could go on and on, but if you want to see this unit in person, reach out to me. That's why I am showing it. I would love to help you get into this unit. It is a beautiful one. My contact information is down in that comment section. Would love to help you out. And yeah, so now that you've seen this unit, let me show you the amenities next. All right, and there is a look at the amenities here at MidCity Lofts. Now, all of the amenities are on the top floor here, including the pool, as you saw. Now, if the gym there wasn't enough for you, if you're a big fitness person, good for you. There is an LA Fitness right across the street, and I think they have done some renovations recently. So if you want a little bit bigger of a gym, you just have to hop across the street on Spring Street. It doesn't get any easier than that. Now, quick reminder, there are definitely some different units here that you can choose from. Unfortunately, there weren't any other units I could show you today, but there are some really cool 1-bedroom lofts with a 2-story layout with 20-foot soaring ceilings. I've seen those that are really cool. And then you can get some good size 2-bedroom units around 1,600 square feet. So for a 1-bedroom, you can pay anywhere from the low $300K price range up to about the mid 400s for one of those 2-story lofts. And then for a 2-bedroom, you know, you can pay anywhere from the mid 600s, get about 1,600 square feet, up to $900 to $1 million for a penthouse unit. So there are some great renovation units I've seen here, just like the one we just saw. So definitely, if you're looking for unique lofts, this is a great option. Okay, I'm gonna head downstairs and show you the garage situation. Now I am on the bottom floor of the parking garage, and you can see right here, there's a car about to come in. This is off of Abercrombie. You can also enter off of the other side of the building, off of Biltmore Place. And there are 3 levels of parking, so you're not having to do too much turning and turning. Another great thing about this parking garage is that this building is not sharing retail parking with other retail shops. There isn't any of that. So this parking garage is solely for the people living here. There are some guest parking spots that you can grab as well. And remember, if you have a 1-bedroom condo, you will get 1 parking spot. If you've got a 2-bedroom condo, you'll get 2 parking spots. Now, I'm on the ground level. It's a little bit darker here, but as you go up to a higher level floor, it does get a little bit lighter. But you can also see there's a charging station behind me. I've seen a few more charging stations on other levels, so it looks like there is capability to install an EV charger. So there you go. That is the parking garage situation. Now I'm going to just show you again, like how close you are to a lot of walkable things. If you need a grocery store, if you want to get to MARTA, you're not too far away. Let me take you there next. And here we are just 2 blocks down, and we are at a Publix grocery store. So this is just one great thing about the location of MidCity Lofts. You're very close to a Publix grocery store. Now, is it the biggest grocery store I've ever seen? No, just think of it as a very urban city grocery store, but it has a little bit of everything. Now let me keep walking another block down, and you're gonna access the MARTA. Now, if you're wanting to live by public transportation, well, at MidCity Lofts, that is no problem at all. You're about 3 blocks away from the MARTA station, which is right behind me. And by the way, just across the street from the MARTA station is Dancing Goats Coffee. That's a great spot for getting a cup of coffee. But if you're wondering how far are we away from Piedmont Park, well, that's about a half a mile from where I'm standing at right now. So I'd say in total from MidCity Lofts over to Piedmont Park, you're looking at just under a mile, so not too bad. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up my tour of the MidCity Lofts building. What did you think? I wish there was more I could have shown you, but man, that penthouse unit I did show you, it was a beautiful one. So if I can help you in your home search, or you want to get more information about that condo I just showed you, reach out to me. Do not be shy. My contact information is down in that comment section. Would love to hear from you. But you guys, thanks for hanging with me. If you see me out in the wild, make sure you say hello. But you guys, until next time, I'll see you around the neighborhood.